Langer Theological.
That shit was so motherfucking strange.
Yeah.
I think they did that shit theyself.
Who?
Puffy and his crew.
Did what?
Knocked Biggie down. Because ain't nobody from, if it was somebody on the east side or west side from Compton, I'd have knew about it.
Right.
You know, I'm a true street nigga, and I know what be cracking. And
Right.
ain't nobody from over here did that shit.
So you think Puffy set up his own nigga?
Pretty much. And the people just don't know. Or ain't paying attention to it.
Damn.
You know, when motherfuckers learn motherfuckers is leaving, this is what niggas be doing. I'm surprised they ain't happened with Baby and Lil Wayne yet. That's why I be trying to tell them niggas, like Lil Wayne trying to claim our neighborhood. And we got a nigga named Tremaine Turn trying to keep him away from everybody. It don't work like that.
Right.
Right now today, we waiting to run into this nigga, man.
Right.
So he can holler at the real homies. Cause Term ain't no true homie like that. That nigga ain't never did nothing for this neighborhood.
Right.
Shit. Nothing. So Wayne, when you see the message, get at Black Jesus yourself, my nigga. Cause we've been waiting to holler at you. We came to your concert and they wouldn't let us in the back. Y'all had tickets for us, but they didn't let us in the back, nigga. Term ain't the homie you need to be hollering at, Lil Wayne. We was on a boat too one night. Kick it. Think we was doing a documentary
Right.
on a boat.
Right.
But it kind of like turned out to a party too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So we kicking it. You know, I'm working the bar. And Suge on the back of the boat with a little chick, right? And I see the nigga watching you, tell, you know, he know this nigga get back, he getting saucy.
Yeah, yeah.
He's sitting on the back of the boat, you know, we on his boat, a yacht, he's getting saucy.
Yeah.
Little chick, shit, I guess she said something he wanted to hear.
Yeah.
He just grabbed her, come on, left his whole bag, black bag. We called it $1 million bag, right? Because he had all his little pills, bracelet, watch, handcuffs and shit in it. Junior walked off. I'm watching the bag. The nigga, see he walked off with the bag. He whoop, jumped over there real fast. When he zipped the bag open and opened it, he closed it back real fast. Tail more. He put it up under his shirt. He started looking around to see if anybody looking. When he looked at me, I was like acting like I'm making drinks and shit still and shit. So we waited to the end, all the way to the end. It was time to get off because we was on our way back.
Right.
So you know, he like, yeah, man, this party was one of the bombest parties I ever been to.
Yeah.
Y'all let me know. I'm come to the next one. Right. So I had went on right around. So when we come out this way to get off the yacht, I'm gonna be standing by the, we get off the stairs there.
Yeah.
Right. Grabbed the nigga once he thought he was getting off the boat. Tapped him with the thing, man. Dropped the bag. He says, man, don't kill me, man. Please don't kill me, Black, right? What y'all want me to do, man? He had Jill's bag. He's like, Black, don't do it. I said, man, just don't come back around here no more, man.
Yeah.
You know that punk ass nigga didn't even look out? He didn't want to see nobody with no money.
He didn't look out?
He didn't even look out. And that's when it became fuck Suge.
That nigga could have ran off with all that money and shit in that bag. He didn't look out?
Not that time. And I know another time too, Tail. The nigga, we was at the Planencia and he left it on top of a motherfucking car. They barely, I think they was in a Mercedes, brand new Mercedes. Nigga that took the seats all out the motherfucking brand new car. He got the seat out.
Right.
Anyway, he left it on top of somebody else's car. You know how you putting your shit in your car, and the car right here on the back, he sat on that,
Right.
drove off.
Dang.
I just so happened to come down, smoke a cigarette. God was trying to show me something, my nigga. He was trying to say, here, get you something out of it.
And you didn't listen.
And I didn't listen. I ain't pay attention because I ain't no thief, my nigga. And I don't give a fuck what it is. If it's yours, it ain't mine. I'm giving that shit back.
Right. Right.
That's just some kind of nigga I am.
Right.
And I always been like that. That's why the whole world fuck with a nigga like me.
Right. Did he really leave all his shit?
Just like that.
Dang.
Nigga was
And left.
That nigga was being true to himself because he know what he built within himself, man. He know he can redo that.
Yeah.
Repercussion out from that.
Yeah.
Should been keeping real. Niggas that made the money for death row, shit, man, come on, man. Who whooped up Easy?
Yeah. You remember that?
Man, I remember the Easy, the Vanilla Ice. I remember that, all that.
What about the Easy Eagle? What happened with that? What really happened when Easy came to the studio?
Well, Easy put his foot in his mouth.
Right.
And I guess, like I was saying earlier, he wasn't ready for the altercation, and the shit got serious and it got touched up. So he had to do what he had to do, or it wouldn't have been right for him.
Right. So he basically just he had to do what he had to do.
Mm-hmm.
Or it was gonna go a little longer than what he thought it was gonna go up in there.
Yep. Oh man, we was in the limo.
Right.
Real talk, right?
Right.
When Afeni asked Suge who came down with him,
Mm-hmm.
Suge named us, right?
Right.
And she was like, Black Jesus, oh, tell him to come inside.
Right.
So they sent for me. She was like, I heard a lot about you. She didn't too much talk to Suge that much after she met me. She welcomed me to whatever, I wanted to do at the house.
Right.
If I needed anything, just let her know.
Right.
She didn't give those words to Suge like she said to me. And I think he was a little jealous behind that.
Right.
You feel me?
Right.
So, plus, his sister, when she learned who I was, she gave me weed, my nigga.
Right.
She
shared love with you.
She sure did. It was you Black Jesus.
Yeah.
Like,
So
yeah.
Pac had to have been talking about you too.
Right. Or they probably been hearing him write that song or
Right. Right.
dropping bars or something.
Right.
I don't know.
Right.
But they wanted to know who Black Jesus was when they said Suge told them who was in the car.
Yeah.
We was all sitting out in the limo. When we first got to Atlanta, we pulled up at a Feeney house in the limo. We was sitting in the car. He jumped out to go see what's up. She learned we was in the car. She asked, can I get out?
Right.
Welcome me to everything in the house. She was like, whatever you want.
Right.
You hungry, you want this, you want that. Well, no, not like that. I mean, niggas was good. Everybody was cool and everything, but I feel like when Pac came around, everybody started feeling like, oh, Suge ain't focusing on us no more. He putting all the attention into him, and I ain't gonna say them niggas was jealous of it, but they felt some kind of way, whatever. And start falling apart.
Right.
Dre decided he was gonna go on You know, Snoop decided he was gonna go on.
Yeah.
Shit. Snoop, if you ever see this nigga, you need to talk to your boy too, nigga, cause I done did a few favors for you, nigga, and you know.
Yeah.
Even though you didn't make the call, them niggas made them calls for you. But I was there for y'all niggas, nigga. So you need to call me, man, and fuck around with me. You fucking with K-Dub. With K-Dub. That's the K-Dub, no, I done looked out for him too, though. Ask him. Yeah, on some real shit when the niggas took his car and he wouldn't go get it. But I went to go get it. The so-called death row niggas come out.
Yeah.
Really, they wasn't really like getting at the death row niggas. Really, they wanted to get at Snoop Dogg, though.
Right.
They called me. Gee, you wanna make some money? What's up? So grab a few homies to come up to the court building downtown.
Yeah.
You know I had my blazer. About 10 niggas, 12 jumped in the motherfucker, man.
Yeah.
We smashed up there. When they seen us coming, they started getting on. I seen the relief in their eyes.
And who are?
Snooper Doopers, Malik, and Shugs.
Malik.
Yeah.
The little dark dude?
Yeah, he was on trial too. Supposed to be Shug's bodyguard.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, he was on trial too, nigga. You didn't know?
Oh wait, that's the dude who he actually the one that shot the dude, huh?
Right. There you go.
Right.
Now it's coming together for you.
Right.
So you know I ain't lying. When he was cripping before he started ruin.
Tupac?
Yeah, nigga, you didn't know that?
Hell no.
I forget what set he was over there rolling with. Wasn't Main Street.
But he wasn't saying
He was cousin. He was cousin before he became Death Row. You know, back in the days when he used to come out here fooling around with other people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I got one last question, just to be clear. Did you ever see Tupac get in any type of confrontations up at Death Row? Like where he had to put hands on a nigga, or he slap a nigga up or something?
Well, it really wasn't up at Death Row. It was in the casino.
The same casino that night?
When he touched it, yeah, he really took off on Baby Lane.
Like he
Right, look, Trey say, one of them niggas that jumped, he rushed me, right.
Right.
Took his chain.
Right.
I said, who? Which one? When Trey pointed like that, you know his little stroll.
Yeah.
He was belling over there and shit.
Soon as he pointed, he gone.
He slid right on over there.
And then what happened?
He took off on Baby Lane. The fight broke out.
Dang.
Yep.
Right there in front of all them people.
In front of everybody. It was all on.